In Nova Scotia, the concern is over the future of its bat colonies. A deadly disease that spread from the U.S. has taken them to the brink of extinction. Stephen Puttycombe now on the fight for survival and the high price to be paid if the battle is lost.
Yeah, when they come out at night.
A couple of years ago, Tatamagouche, Nova Scotia was a great place to study bats.
When we first bought this place, my wife had to put a pot on her head. There's so many bats upstairs.
Ray Dwinell's home is being used to count bats.
Before there was hundreds of them, then there was, like last year was about 40, now there's only none.
So this is the entrance.
At other bat study sites around the province, it's the same story.
We had one other site that we've been monitoring for a few years. It went from 3,400 animals down to 4.
At the root of the problem, a killer fungus that grows on the nose and wings of infected animals.
And there's the one there in the snow.
It causes bats to come out of hibernation in midwinter. They wind up starving and freezing to death.
Shivering.
There's no treatment, no cure.
Dead bats here everywhere.
I was at one site and the animals were crawling around in the snow, and I picked up one of them. It was a northern long-eared bat. And the animal just died in my hand. And I was like, it's gut-wrenching.
Nova Scotia recently put 3 bat species on the endangered list. But Broaders says it may be too late for them.
I've said a number of times in the past that it's not inconceivable that we have few, if any, bats left in Nova Scotia. We're in that time right now.
Bats eat bugs and play a vital role in forestry and agriculture, something that will be affected by a bat decline or worse, an extinction. That's one of the reasons scientists are hoping the spread of so-called white nose syndrome doesn't move into Western Canada.
We hope that the westward spread is going to be slow and maybe stop, but we don't really see any reason why that should be the case.
Back in Nova Scotia, Ray Dwinell says he's not giving up hope, even though the future of bats in Canada looks bleak.
I don't know what the answer is and how they're going to come back again. I hope they do someday.
Stephen Puttycombe, CBC News, Tatamagouche, Nova Scotia.